Sharks are relentless hunters, striking their prey with such speed and precision that it's over before you've even realized what's happening. Whether it's a turtle, bird, alligator, stingray, or even a horse, no animal is safe from their sudden attacks. In this video, I'll take you through some of the most astonishing shark encounters with animals that you won't believe. Let's dive in. Shark snatches tuna from bird. Near the coast of Port Lincoln, Australia, a group of 30 people was cage diving, each eager to see a shark within arm's reach and get a dose of adrenaline. But as it turned out, even more thrills awaited them before the dive. The guides threw tuna into the sea to lure sharks to the site. However, the first to arrive was a cunning bird. At first, people were amused that the nimble birds couldn't be chased away. But this amusement was short-lived. Within seconds, a shark entered the scene and showed them that taking someone else's food was a bad idea. The shark took the tuna right out of the bird's feet, taking the bird itself as a bonus. It was a brutal sight, witnessing the shark open its big mouth and grab the entire bird. That's what I call power and speed. The bird had no chance of survival. Shark attack on alligator. This incident occurred near one of Florida's piers. People were feeding the fish and threw a lot of food into the water. Apparently, the hungry alligator thought it would be wrong to give all the goodies to the fish, so it swam almost right up to the pier and began to assert its dominance. However, the reptile did not take into account one small but important detail. It's not the only one with an excellent sense of prey. For the same reason, a shark swam up to the pier and circled around the reptile for some time, waiting for the right moment. Suddenly, it decided to test the predator's strength by biting it from below. The alligator tried to dodge, but it still ended up with a wound. It remains unknown how this showdown at the pier ended and which creature got the upper hand. So I suggest you write your guesses and speculations in the comments. Tiger shark attacks turtle. Several people were sailing on their new boat, fishing, and scuba diving. Suddenly, without expecting it, they witnessed a real drama right in front of their eyes. A huge tiger shark was chasing a turtle. The predator tried to catch up with the poor animal, but it didn't succeed. The shark seemed to be on its tail, but miraculously, the turtle evaded the attack. No one knows how this chase would have ended if not for the brave fisherman. One of the guys swam up to the turtle and pulled it out of the water. Don't worry, they didn't take it with them. The guys just dropped the animal with a tough shell far away from the angry shark, ensuring its safety. In fact, it's quite rare that a shark would fail like that, and the fisherman must have been really strong to cope with such a task. Fishermen lose prey to shark. A fisherman and his friends were out at sea near Florida. Their fishing trip wasn't particularly rich in catches, but what they hooked at the end of the trip lifted their spirits. They had a heady fish on the rod that couldn't go anywhere else, or so it seemed at first glance. The fisherman pulled it right up to the boat and grabbed it by the head, trying to get it aboard. However, seconds later, a shark snatched the prey right out of their hands. If the guy had reacted a few seconds later, the shark could have taken not just the fish but also his hand. Nevertheless, the fisherman remained in one piece and the shark, realizing it couldn't drag the fish away because of the line, decided to retreat. In the end, the guys were left with their desired catch, their limbs intact, and great footage. Shark chase drama in shallow waters. A group of fishermen was sailing in shallow waters near Mexico when they suddenly found themselves in a real pursuit race. A hammerhead shark was chasing a poor stingray. Stunned onlookers watched with genuine interest and even began to chase the fish to see how the clash would end. In the video, you can see the stingray quickly getting away from the shark, but the shark doesn't give up and continues to chase its prey. At some point, the stingray decides to circle around the shark, either to confuse it or prepare some kind of trick. It turns out that the correct answer was the second guess. After one of these maneuvers, the stingray starts escaping again, but the shark is relentless. Unfortunately, the video stops at the moment when the stingray is still swimming away from the predator, but according to the video's authors, there was no happy ending. A group of tourists continued to follow the sea creatures, and the stingray was eventually caught and eaten. A shark in an unequal battle. Here, divers witnessed an extremely fierce battle. 3 sharks attacked one fish at a time. As you can understand, there was no chance of survival for the prey. The victim was a moray eel, a fish that can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh up to 110 pounds. The moray eel has a serpentine shape with skin without scales and comes in various colors to help it camouflage. But on that day, its camouflage skills were of no use. The sharks tore the prey from each other's jaws, inflicting wounds and bruises in the process. Are you trying to fool me? Probably that's what the shark thought when it fell for a fake seal. In this video, the shark was initially chasing a real young seal, which miraculously managed to get away. The shark was undoubtedly very upset, and the people watching from the sidelines decided to prank the fish by putting another seal next to it. But this time, it was a fake one. After seeing the creature in the water, the shark quickly decided to chase it. However, the shark soon realized that the seal was fake and left it dangling in the water, swimming away to explore other options. Hammerhead shark versus Stingray. The stingray is one of the ocean's masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly with the sand at the bottom of the sea. In this instance, the stingray lay hidden, merging perfectly with the sandy ocean floor. However, a hammerhead shark was nearby, and its sharp senses told it that prey was close. Using its advanced perceptors, the shark began scanning the ocean floor. The shark's patience paid off. It spotted the stingray and immediately gave chase, forcing the stingray to flee. With its iconic hammer-shaped head, the shark pressed the stingray down to the ocean floor, making its prey act in haste. In its panic, the stingray became sloppy, allowing the shark to deliver a crucial bite, immobilizing the stingray and turning it into an easy meal. But the scent of blood in the water attracted another predator, a massive bull shark. Both sharks swam off together, and while we can't be sure what happened between them, only the hammerhead shark returned, swallowing its recent prey in mere seconds. "Goodbye, Tarpon." "Goodbye, Tarpon," said the fisherman, as they watched their prized catch snatched away by a powerful shark. A man, his friend, and his 10-year-old son were out on a boat and had caught a large fish, a tarpon. This impressive coastal fish can reach lengths of 8.2 feet and weigh up to 350 pounds, making it a valuable catch for both humans and predators alike. But before they could reel it in, a shark claimed it for itself. Ignoring the fishing line, the shark intercepted the fish, leaving the fishermen in shock. The water was crystal clear, and they could see the shark just moments before it struck. Attack on a horse. Yes, you read that right. A shark once attacked a horse. I used to think it was impossible, but history tells us at least one case happened. This incident took place near the Brisbane River in Australia. A farmer had taken his horse to the river for a training session. The plan was to let the horse swim, but as soon as they entered the water, something unusual occurred. A bull shark, patrolling the coast, appeared out of nowhere. The farmer tried to help his horse, but the powerful shark pulled the large animal underwater like a toy. Despite its struggle, the horse managed to escape, dragging itself to safety. It sustained bite marks, bruises, and wounds, but it survived. And that wraps it up. Which shark do you think is the scariest and most dangerous out there? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.